this is Charlie426, and today we have the review of the High Grade Universal Century, or HGUC Zogok Jaburo Attack version, or to be specific, the Premium Bandai exclusive HGUC Zogok Operation Capture of Jaburo version. Sorry for the first part because if you translate in Korean, it does sound similar, but this is the Premium Bandai version of the normal released HGUC Zogok. Now, I got this quite some time, a few days ago, just because I really enjoyed the build of the Zogok. And today, this review is more going to be a comparison video rather than being showing my usual routine of the kit. So anyway, before I start, I just want to mention the components of what you get, of course. First, of course, you get the Zogok itself. You get its heat blade, which is, you already see on the hand. You get 4 hands in total, 2 being the normal fist hands like this one right here, the other 2 being the hands that can actually hold weapons like these ones. So that's 4 in total. You get the extending effects for the arms, and beyond that would be the stuff that's behind the back, which is 2 stern thrusts, or stern futs, or whatever. Anyway, and beyond the kit itself, you get another heat saber effect, which you get a clear version like the Zogok normal release. Now, in order to utilize this in fully, you have to color it in red or orange, basically whatever you have. So that's one requirement. So this is only a extending. This is another part for the blade, so you don't get it a handle. You just take off the handle here, the sword from the handle, and there you attach this one instead. You get the exact same stickers, I believe, except for the mono eye being more pink, rather than being, rather than being the metallic red color. Once again, I colored the exact same parts as my normal release. The rest I actually use, which goes onto the wrist area, and to the stern first, or stern fuss. I keep forgetting. I'm not too good with the pronunciation. Unlike the normal version, you actually get a sticker decal sheet. It has a lot of stuff, and despite you do get 3 Xeon symbols here, you don't really use them. I mean, in the manual, it's not really mentioned. And as you can see, I did use some of them because I felt like the kit was a little bit lacking a little bit, so I used the decals. Once again, the articulation of the kit or the features of the kit is exactly the same. So if you want to check out the review, you can always check out my review of the High Grade Universal Century Zogok. And right now here is its normal release version. And sorry for the light, I don't know why, but it looks really more red than usual in my camera at the moment. So sorry about that aspect, but yeah. At the moment, the main reason that I bought this is because I really enjoy building the normal release version, and because of that, I wanted to build another one. However, I did not want to get the same kit, so I got the MSV version. What is MSV? It's Mobile Suit Variations. If you remember my old Drago review, that's also a Mobile Suit Variation version, which is another P-Bandai. Overall, the build is pretty the same. Now, I know there's a lot of people who hate Premium Bandai, but most of them, or like 40 to 60% of them, have no idea why they hate P-Bandai. They just are on the bandwagon. So, for this one, to be more specific, or you're not really missing out if you don't really get this one, because they're pretty much the same, just different color. Of course, this one does make sense to use in for the operation where the color scheme would match up in a swamp or even underwater, considering that this is a amphibious mobile suit. To do some comparison, you can see there's been a lot of color changes. However, if I had to choose between the two, I would choose the normal release version because of the color. The color spread, the color separation on each part is pretty different. I mean, it's pretty well done, because for me, the main downside would be the color of the legs, whereas the normal version has this gray and red section here. This one is just entirely green, and if it weren't for those decals, it would even look a little bit too much dull. So yeah, so when it comes to visual, for me, as much as this would look more efficient for the situation, I would still go for the Zogok normal release version as well. Now, well, you do get more additional decals for the premium Bandai version. However, it's not like too serious. I mean, you're not. It's not like too different that it's like it's going to tempt you to get one. For me, I just really like the Zogok. I got this. Beyond that, I just wanted to mention about the molded variations. Now, considering that we have the Zogok and the Zok as a high-grade Universal Sentry, I wouldn't mind seeing two more kits to come out in the future, which is the I wouldn't mind seeing a high-grade Universal Sentry version of a Og and an Agugai. Now these two are one of were also like really obscure mobile suits like the for the Zogok, and considering that the Zogok was supposed to be used in the operation when they were going for a full attack until Shar Aznable found a more easier way to get into the Jaburo base. Hence they didn't really utilize these mobile suits too much, and the Ag and the Agugai as well. And those two, the Ag and the Agugai, also has a mobile variation. So if we do get high grade universal sentries of those versions, their MSV version would also be a premium Bandai, which I would not mind at all, actually. Once again, this is one of those premium Bandai kits that has really no difference besides the color and decals. Most premium Bandais are like that. Only like about 10% or even less than 10% of the existing premium Bandai kits have like extremely different like parts and such. So I think it would be better if those who are always complaining or who have no idea what they're hating for on the bandwagon might actually want to consider or observe for a while. Okay. Beyond that, the articulation is pretty much the same. Of course, I'm not sure. I'm having some issues with this arm being a little bit more stiff than the normal release version. And these parts I also colored them in the same metallic silver that which I did with the Zogok as well. So yeah, this is going to be a really short review. Now, for now, I actually got the new release 1/100 scale full mechanics Bale Gundam or Bael Gundam. So I will be building that tonight, and hopefully I will be able to make a review of it tomorrow. Anyway, yeah, for a comparison, I think I did pretty much the comparison. There's really there's no different parts. It's just color difference. The backpack stuff, the stuff that goes on the back are exactly the same color as well. So, yeah. It's so unlike the Dragu, this one has really no changes besides the color and the decal. So once again, I just really want to emphasize you're not missing anything. The Zogok itself is already really for those who like either amphibious mobile suits or like really weird or awkward design mobile suits. So yeah, if you're type of person who wants this, yeah, I don't really mind, but for me, being a fan of these weird design molded, I went for it, but it's not like a must-have kit. It really depends on the person's taste. Anyway, thank you for watching the review. This was kind of a different review than I do like my common reviews, but hopefully this will help out those who were actually confused or considering this kit as well. Well, thank you for watching the review. This was Charlie426. If you have any questions or requests, leave a comment below. If you have anything, if I also got anything wrong, leave a comment below. If you have a request, also leave a comment below. I still have more kits to buy and build, so please stay tuned. And also, if you found my videos informative or interesting, like my videos and subscribe to my channel. Until then, see you guys next time.